Welcome back.
All right, this is
to 307 Reacts.
we were gonna do something, and then things got a
I'm
little weird.
going down a rabbit hole for the second time this week.
Yeah, so you decide what you want to do with the B-roll on this one to figure out how we're gonna get into this. So
here's what I'm gonna describe.
Fast forward to the snap. Basically, Chris came in today with some weird thing about, do you know how glitter is made? And I was like, well, I never really thought about it, but then gave me this crazy. So it's in the B-roll or it's at the beginning of this episode, however he chopped it up.
Basically, it's borderline conspiracy.
So we got
to the
point where I was like, I don't want to dispute you, but I feel like I could probably just type that. Like I'm all about the conspiracy thing, and like he makes good points, and I'm like, I'm down. I just feel like someone out there's got to know something about this. So we type in how is glitter made in YouTube, and turns out there's not an actual video so far. I mean, we're in the top 5 videos on YouTube, but out of the first 5, there's not one that just says this is how you make glitter. It's all glitter powder and additives and different things.
So the difference between real glitter and glitter powder or pigment, what do they call it? Pigment agitators or whatever it is. It's a different material. Glitter is actually corrosive to clear coat, and they like Volkswagen has come forward and said, we quit using glitter like in the 50s and 60s because clear coat wouldn't stay. So we use this new stuff called glitter powder or pigment activator.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's called pigment activator. So it's a different material. It's completely different. But actual glitter from Glitter X, which maybe we'll find out here in this Hidden Histories. But I read a whole 2-hour thing this last weekend about glitter, and I was just sucked in. So we're going to see what these guys have to say, and let us know if you've ever heard about it. We started talking about
this literally 5 minutes ago, and through our investigation, we just decided this is going to be a reaction video. We know nothing about this Hidden Histories page. Hopefully, they'll let us get away with using some of their video. I don't know. We just pulled it up, and we have this thing. It's called What is Glitter by Hidden Histories. We're going to look it up. If you guys made it this far into the introduction,
let's fucking go.
Without skipping to the actual video, leave a cloud emoji down in the comments. Hashtag Northside Vapes, one of the best vaporizer companies in Casper. Have to give them a shout out. And let's get right into this, shall we? I am fascinated with this story you've told me about.
It's fucking wild, dude. This guy took 2 years out of his life.
It's like military restricted confidential shit that they're not allowed to say things about how glitter's made.
They went and interviewed an ex-scientist for the military, and he told them, we tried it, but we can make something look invisible using glitter.
Okay.
However, it shows up bigger on radar than what it actually is. So we were like, well, what's the point in that?
What? Mm-hmm. Okay, preface. Have you ever seen this video?
No.
Okay, so we don't know what we're about to get into here. It's all up in the air. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. That's all I can say. Here we go. Calm down, everybody.
Reminds me of a really good cartoon.
Glitter, as we know it, was invented in 1934 when American machinist Henry Rushman found a way to chop plastic and mylar sheets into small, shiny particles. Okay. And today there are over 20,000 varieties of glitter in different colours, sizes and materials. Now, of course, children love playing with glitter. Its sparkly, powdery, fairy dust-like qualities make it a lot of fun. Indeed, if you attend a birthday party, for example, it's highly likely that glitter at some point will be present, being thrown around, magicked with, being spilled and finding its way almost everywhere, and of course being stuck to things. Indeed, there's actually something called glitter glue. Glue with glitter in it.
I've used it.
Glitter glue. Now, glitter may be fun, but...
Now, glitter is the herpes of craft supplies, okay? Just so you know. You never get rid of it.
Glitter is? Mm-hmm. Okay. Kind of like confetti is to parties, you know. Confetti is the herpes of parties. Other than, you know, depending on what party you're at, there might be actual.
You're always gonna find a piece of. It'll always follow you home somehow.
You're
weird.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hold up. Reese's pretzels.
For a win.
5 out of 5. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Adults and parents watching will know it does usually create a bit of a mess.
A bit.
After a glitter party, clothes need shaken down, the floor needs brushed, and no matter how hard you try, there's always an extra little bit of glitter somewhere on your face. Glitter may seem the very epitome of a modern, fun invention, but actually glitter is very old. The word glitter actually comes from Old Norse. It's a Viking word.
I did not know.
Around 1,000 years ago, the word wasn't glitter, but rather glittra. Now, this probably isn't referring to glitter as we understand it. As much as I love the idea of the Vikings sailing the North Sea, casting fabulous plumes of glitter wherever they went. Rather, it refers to something which glitters or shines. Something like sparkling snow, for example. Besides the word glitter, the origins of people making use of glitter-like substances stems back to the Paleolithic, between 15 and 30,000 years ago. The parietal art at Altamira Cave in Spain dates from between 35,000 years ago and 14,000 years ago. It was here that archaeologists found a white paste in a shell into which had been mixed glittery flakes of the mineral mica.
Oh, okay.
Infrared scans show that mica was
tons of that
also
around
used
here
by the ancient Mayans. They created red, green, and grey glittery paint to paint their monuments. Yes, entire.
So it was whatever paste they had created. I don't know. He may have said the paste when we were talking about the mica, but whatever paste they had created plus mica.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Makes it
How many
shine
times you been walking around on the mountain and just picked up
tons.
a sheet of mica? You know, like it's all over the place, man.
It's one of my favorite things. You can almost peel it apart like a book.
You can, yeah. Like it
if you get a piece thick enough,
like sheds apart, kind of like it's really really cool stuff, really interesting. And basically, I mean, you can it's. If you're looking for a reflection, you know, it's especially if you're stranded on a mountain and you're looking for a good way to signal a helicopter or something like that, and you come across mica, dude, you're saved. You're totally saved. It's literally just a little handheld mirror that you can make.
You can sit there and kind of polish it up
as
best you can with some type of other material.
Just rub it on your fucking pants for a minute and then it's pretty cool stuff. That's really interesting.
Here's the thing. He kind of just glossed over this guy. He's like, this guy back in 1937 or 40. I thought it was 50-something.
Oh, God.
I was wrong.
Everything's fine.
But he didn't touch on, at least not yet. He just kind of glossed over, this guy started making a machine and mass producing it. He was a machinist. He didn't talk about how secretive he was about the machines he made and how he sold one of them forever ago for so much money.
He jumped past that right away.
Yeah.
He went a couple decades past that.
That's the part that started this whole thing. It's crazy.
And we're just watching this because we came across it. Maybe we'll have to do a little bit deeper dive and do another video on the actual on that story.
The conspiracy, yeah.
And I don't know, you just introduced that to me. I'm like, what? Glitter?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. And now I'm super intrigued. So let's keep going. Here we go.
The temples, it seems, in the Mayan world would have glittered in the sun.
Mica,
the use of similar metal ores and flakes can be seen elsewhere. In prehistoric North America, for example, people traded over large distances the metal ore galena. This substance was used to create glittery paint and also for adorning and ornamentation. An advantage of galena was that it could be collected through surface mining, and a particular concentration can be found in burials at Cahokia in Illinois. Here, small cubes of the material were being gathered, and some were even being shaped into jewelry. One of the problems with tracing glitter through history is that it's so small, delicate, and usually used in small quantities. Glittery, iridescent fragments of beetle, for example, are likely to have been used in ancient Egyptian makeup, and many ancient documents, for example the Lindisfarne Gospels, have touches of gold and other sparkly materials to brighten up the pages. And research has shown that many medieval paintings, for example, had ground-up gold dust stamped onto gold leaf or other metallic surfaces to create a gradiated, glittery effect. Sadly, though, over time this glitter has either fallen away, dulled, or otherwise become hard to see. But it's undeniable that human beings have seemingly always been drawn to sparkly things. This is one of the reasons that diamonds are so desirable. They're the ultimate glitter. So whether you're crafting with glitter, covering surfaces in huge amounts of sparkly bits, or simply trying to control the glitter, maybe not get quite so much stuck in your hair, you are in fact indulging in one of humanity's most ancient and pervasive obsessions, named most recently for us, it seems, by the Vikings.
Huh. Well, that's interesting to know. I didn't know it started as a
Okay. All right.
as a Norse word. I mean, that makes sense.
I'm going to give them a little advertising here. They got a Patreon link, it looks like, so make sure you guys check that. If you're interested in any... I'm blown away. What have we stumbled upon, Chris?
So, let me... Okay, while we have this here, you want to hit escape for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll try to move my mic over here so you can still hear me.
In case it doesn't...
Let's go to this new tab. Just type in Glitter X interview.
Dude, there you go.
There it
Conspiracy.
Okay.
IFL Science. That's not a...
So I just want to see if
Explaining
I
the
can
conspiracy
find...
of glitter with... What is this?
Give it just a second here. I want to find the one that I found. Let me see. Is it this one? So back in 2018, the New York Times wrote an article about glitter. What is glitter? While the piece talks about a lot of things, including what glitter is actually made of, the article blew up for different reasons. It unearthed conspiracy about glitter that has had people coming up with theories ever since. Although the article came out years ago, theories are picking up steam right now on TikTok, and people are coming up with all sorts of ideas. So here's a quote from
Glitter
Katie
X
Weaver,
executive.
the New York Times. Okay.
Glitter X executive. So Mrs. Dyer, I don't know her first name, but Glitter X executive. When I asked Miss Dyer if she could tell me which industry served Glitter X's biggest market, her answer was instant. No, I absolutely know that I can't.
Yeah.
I know
that I can't.
No, I absolutely know that I can't.
Yeah.
What?
So then, let me see.
Seems obvious, right? And that's why the confusion comes.
But all those things are literally glitter, toothpaste, automotive paint, blah, blah, blah. And you would never guess it. Leave it at that. Okay, so...
They don't want anyone to know that it's glitter?
And they don't want any... So she was asking, well, it's got to be paint or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, you would never guess.
Toothpaste and
Just
an automotive
leave it
paint.
at that.
Yeah, you can see glitter in toothpaste and automotive paint. Yeah.
I asked if she could tell me why she couldn't tell me. And this is the executive at Glitter X.
Anyone to know that it's glitter.
Because they don't want anyone to know that it's glitter. And so I fell down this whole rabbit hole of what the hell.
Huh.
So if you guys want us to make a longer video of jumping down that rabbit hole and share what I have learned, we got a good history on glitter. We now all know what glitter is, okay?
Yeah,
for those of you who didn't.
I mean, but like you said, they glossed over some things I think that we could dive into about this,
We can
apparently.
take a real deep dive.
Huh.
And if you guys want to see us take a deep dive, be sure to subscribe to Patreon because that's most likely where we'll do it.
That's a good idea.
If you guys want us to get into stuff like this where we kind of find weird conspiracy type things and just have conversations, hit us up, let us know, okay? If you guys want to see it here on 307 Reacts, that's fine. If you guys want us to put it to Patreon, which we'll probably do anyway.
For the record, I am all about conspiracy theory shit.
Oh, dude.
I love that kind of stuff. Like,
not that I believe everyone.
Exactly.
But it's intriguing
I'm actually
regardless.
mostly a non-believer, which is why I love it so much, because I love diving into different theories and just like, oh, okay, whoa, that's interesting. I didn't think about that, like, I'm mostly a non-believer, but it's really interesting to hear some theories where it's like, okay, that tracks, like, that's a good point. You got a couple of good points in there that, is coincidental, this and that, which is mostly what it ends up being, is coincidental type of things. But regardless, I'm way down with that, dude. This is cool shit.
Yeah.
This is cool shit.
So if you guys want us to fall down the rabbit hole with, and if you guys want to join us, let us know down below. Leave a comment.
Please.
And smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the
Notification gang.
And, we'll see you guys down the rabbit hole.
And
Bow.
that lets it for the weirdest episode of 307 Reacts so far since episode number 1, which is Cardistry. Go watch that one.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, what? there's something about glitter or something going on.
Also known as Glittergate.
And then there's like aliens flying over all the place. Like there's UFOs being spotted now, and all these fucking train wrecks are happening, leaking toxic spills into our major bodies of water and shit. And like, what's going on, you guys? This is awesome.